What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I have some Kadena news to go over. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
So I just want to start off by congratulating any of you guys that took this Kadena trade. It broke out almost triple the measured move. And had you taken this trade, you could have made about 37% gains in 2 weeks. And I understand 37% might not sound like a lot, but compared to the stock market, which yields an average return of 10% in a year, that would mean we made in 2 weeks what the stock market makes in over 3.5 years, which are actually pretty incredible gains. And if you enjoy making gains in the crypto market, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. And I do like to be able to back up what I say. This is a pause screen from my previous Kadena video. As you can see, it was trading at 43 cents, and it's currently still holding just under 57 cents. But I'll go deeper into the charts at the end of the video. So Kadena currently has a market cap of 145 million, which ranks 183rd among all cryptocurrencies, and its circulating supply is up to 253 million out of a max supply of 1 billion, which is about 25% in circulation. And just to clarify, because a lot of people get scared away by this circulating supply, this supply will get released over the next 100 years. So the inflation rate will not be as bad as it looks. And if you're looking to trade Kadena, I recommend using Binance or KuCoin. I think those are the two easiest centralized exchanges to use. And now if we come over to Kadena's Twitter, we'll take a look at their most recent posts. And they pinned a new tweet November 1st. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. And that is something that I personally completely agree with. And not just from a crypto standpoint, but from a life philosophy standpoint. You can't alter the past. And now what they posted November 3rd, Kadena advisor Stuart Haber was the most cited author by Satoshi in the Bitcoin white paper. We're thrilled he chose Marmalade V2 on New Kadena to launch the NFT collection, commemorating the blockchain he built over 3 decades ago. And I will say, Stuart Haber is one of the biggest reasons that I still have faith in Kadena. And I genuinely do believe it is one of the most underrated projects in crypto right now. There are not many projects out there that have the same credibility that Kadena has. Who else can say that one of their lead advisors was the most cited author in Bitcoin's white paper, the OG cryptocurrency? But other than that, a lot of their Twitter posts are talking about coffee with Kadena and Kadena campfires that are coming up. I guess this is probably the last important information since my last Kadena video. The road to more extensive ledger support for Kadena is promising. So that is great to see that Kadena is still working with the #1 hardware wallet. But now we'll go ahead and take a look at some macro news that's not directly correlated to Kadena, but can still affect its price action. So Bank of England proposes allowing stablecoins as a payment option for goods and services. And this is something that I am very excited for. Think about if this actually gets approved. That means people are no longer going to have to liquidate their crypto into fiat currency. Instead, they could just swap Bitcoin for Tether and then pay for goods with Tether, as it's a one-to-one peg. So I will be very interested to see if this actually follows through. And then November 5th, Bitcoin has a larger market cap than Bank of America and Bank of China combined. And that just continues to show how massive Bitcoin truly is. But now what's interesting is November 3rd, Elon Musk says none of his companies will ever create a crypto token. Now, in my opinion, this shouldn't be that surprising, but I have seen a lot of people that thought Elon Musk would eventually create one. And it is true, he has endorsed several cryptocurrencies in the past, but I guess that won't be happening anytime soon. Now, the final piece of news I want to talk about is Swiss bank St. Galler Cantonal Bank to offer Bitcoin and Ethereum custody services. This is also huge. You got to realize there are a lot of people out there right now that don't want to get into cryptocurrency because they don't understand self-custody. They don't know what a seed phrase is, a hot wallet, a cold wallet, anything that is actually needed. So if they have a bank that is offering them custody services, they might be a lot more inclined to get into cryptocurrency, which obviously can help with overall crypto adoption. But let me know down in the comment section whether or not you think any of this news is relevant, especially the Bank of England allowing stablecoins as payment, because personally, I think this could be huge. Now, for the final part of this video, we'll get into some technical analysis. So as I said at the beginning, congratulations to any of you guys that took this trade. You could have made about 37% gains. However, as for what I'm seeing right now, Kadena currently has extremely oversold RSI and stochastics. In addition, if you look at price action, it swings from a higher high to a lower high. The RSI is lower high to higher high. That is class A bearish divergence, coupled with the fact that price action is also getting rejected off of the 200-day moving average. Based on all of those indicators, we should see a little bit of a retracement. So a potential scenario is that price action starts to flag out, and then it could get a bounce off of the 21-day moving average as support. And speaking of the moving averages, if you look at the 21-day, it broke above the 50-day moving average. That is a golden cross, which typically signals an explosive move is coming. But the reality of Kadena is, even if Kadena drops in the short term, this is still an extremely bullish move from a long-term perspective, as we have gotten above all of the moving averages except the 200-day, and we have also gotten back above the high volume node on the VRVP. But I do also want to point out, crypto is going parabolic right now. I said the exact same thing about EGLD. The probability that it was going to drop was very high, yet it went absolutely parabolic out of a rising wedge, very similar to Kadena. So just understand that anything can happen. Now, lastly, we'll go over Bitcoin as it's correlated to most altcoins, and this is Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Now, the first thing I want to point out is very similar to Kadena. The RSI is extremely overbought, and the stochastics were very overbought but have now reset. But it's not just on the daily time frame. The 3-day is also extremely overbought, and even the weekly is cooked on the RSI and stochastics. So that is definitely not a great sign if you're looking for an explosive move up. However, that could be irrelevant. Because again, similar to Kadena, if you look at the moving averages, the 21-day has broken above the 200-day moving average. That is a golden cross, which typically signals an explosive move is coming for Bitcoin. And in my past videos, I've been saying that price action is trading away from all of the moving averages and the high volume node on the VRVP. And typically those indicators work as magnets. However, that 21-day moving average is starting to creep up. So with the oversold stochastics, I wouldn't be shocked if price action does get a bounce off of this 21-day moving average. And not to mention, Bitcoin is trading in a bull flag, which break up 68% of the time. And this actually has a huge measured move all the way to 42,000. Obviously, measured moves are not guaranteed, but if this does break up, it could be another parabolic move. And based on the way the crypto market is looking right now, it certainly could happen. But I also want to be crystal clear. I personally will never chase a parabolic move, which is a bunch of green candles in a row. In my experience, that rarely works out well for you. But as I say in every single one of my videos, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. Just like we saw when the Blackrock Bitcoin spot ETF got approved and then the interest rate news came out, the market can skyrocket if it's bullish news. If it's bearish news, the market can tank. So in the short term, just keep an open mind. Understand anything can happen and the crypto market is going to be extremely volatile. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think Kadena will go next bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.